I'm back. Yeah, fearless, as always. More fearless, stronger, wiser, but fearless. Yeah, fearless for things that doesn't deserve fear, no? But there's, fear sometimes is gonna stop us even in our daily activities. No? Even when it's time to have fun, like to go in nature or enjoy nature, or we'll be so much in fear that we will not experience it to the fullest. That's what I sense from some people here. I look at people and I try to make sense of the behavior, but it's a lot fear. It always comes back to the fear-based trauma. Fear-based trauma, that's what I find it comes back to a lot. Comes down to a lot to the fear-based trauma all the time. It always comes back to fear. Yeah. People are very, very much in fear. I don't know. It's like that river. I'm gonna tell you the story why I say that. There's no water in the river. Gavin walks in the river like nothing. Everybody walks in the river like nothing. But there's some people that are so in fear. It's like they're afraid to touch the water even. Even touching the water seems to be a big fear. Anyway, it's not my case. I don't let myself immobilize by fear, but that's what I find it does to people. And it's gonna do this, not only immobilize you for following your dream, but it's gonna immobilize you in your daily life also, in your daily activities, because you're in fear. So, when you advance in the river there's no water and you put your photographic tripod to walk, I don't know, you're not invalid. You have your 2 legs. I don't get it. But they walk with their tripod in front of them because they're afraid to fall. There's no water. It's like the fear. There's so much fear. All this is fear. All it is, and the fear that you have in your normal life, that's the same fear you will bring everywhere in your life. So that's why when you break from fear to follow your dreams, you're going to break from fear to do a lot of things. A lot of things you're going to do fearlessly now, but you got to break from that fear. If you stay in fear, that's what you're going to experience. For the rest of your life, you'll experience fear. Or you'll experience the fearless vibes, and it's not to be fearless, but more not to be afraid of it's not fearless, it's not being afraid. Don't be afraid. Because there's fear that are legitimate, but we should not be afraid. That's the thing. We let ourselves consumed by fear, and very often it's going to consume our whole life, even our daily activities. I don't know, I think it's much more about enjoying life, enjoying nature, everything that it has to offer, and respect it too. Respect nature, respect what surrounds us, and I don't know, but there's something with the fear. It's very, very potent. It's something. It's something that we must conquer. We must conquer our fears, conquer our demons. What keeps us in fear, what keeps us trapped in fear and anxiety and all that nonsense. Especially anxiety can bring a lot of it. And anxiety will breed fear. You will breed fear with anxiety, or the opposite. All this is something we must let go. Day by day, little by little, you become less anxious, you become less nervous, you become more fearless, more towards love than fear, because fear is not love for me. No? If you're in fear, first of all, you will not connect, you will not seek to connect, seek to contribute, you will not seek at all if you're in fear. If you're in fear, you will not seek, you will accept everything that is done to you, and you will not say a word. And that's what's going on in the world. That's why we're all in fear. We're all in fear of this, of that. Fear is controlling our life, and it's taking over our life. So we must realize that. Must realize that fear is taking over our life. It's putting us comfortably numb, because that's all we pretty much think about is fear. So it puts us in a numb state, not receptive. And when you're in fear, also you block the good vibes for potentially coming in. There's a lot of good vibes that can come in, but if you're in fear, they will hardly reach you. The vibes will hardly reach you if you're in fear. If you're free from fear, if you liberate yourself from self-oppression, because I think a lot of it is self-oppression. Yeah. And if we can conquer that self-oppression, that doubt, that delay, just smash every opportunity that is presented to us, I'm gonna keep on rising, keep on shining. But it's about, seeing the opportunity. Also, if we have our eyes shut, I think we must open our eyes very, very wide to life. But our eyes are shut. We don't really see. We're more into we look, we don't see, we look at things. And that's why we want to have a good look, because we look. And it's all about the look. It's about looking, not seeking, and not seeing. I think looking and seeing is very different. I think it's different. It feels different to me. Looking for something and seeing something. When you see something, it exists, like it's there. But when you look at something, I don't know. When you look at something too, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's to overstand that thing, but it's just to look. Other than if you seeing it, like seeing life for what it is, you will probably find it. But if you just look at life, I don't know, we can all look at things, but we can all see things differently also. See things in a different way. See things in a way that we will be empowered by what we see, by what we experience, and what we share with others. It's all we have, each other. It's all we have to make sense of this life, to figure it out. We have us, ourselves, but we have each other also. People can teach you a lot. The right people can teach you a lot. But everyone is your teacher. Everything, every situation, everything is your teacher. Life is your teacher. What is life? It's us. So everyone is your teacher. Everything is your teacher. But often that's it. Same thing with looking and seeing. We listen, but we don't listen to overstand. Often we don't even understand. So overstanding is a whole different vibe too. Feels different to me anyway. I'm out.